go courtside for MPAL High School Basketball.
We're all busy with plenty of commitments. That's why Anytime Fitness is the perfect way to stay in shape. From either home or work, Anytime Fitness at Thurmont is always close by, and they're open 24/7. They can tailor a personalized training program to fit your workout needs. Anytime Fitness can also fashion a membership and payment plan that will be flexible enough for your on-the-go lifestyle. You'll love the 24-hour co-ed fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment designed to sculpt and tone you into shape. And when you're away from the Thurmont area, your membership guarantees you access to any of the over 1,000 clubs worldwide. Visit us at 130 Frederick Road to start your program today. Now you can stay healthy anytime with Anytime Fitness.
If you own a business, you know that the workday doesn't begin and end with the hours posted on your door. Hi, this is Business Development Officer Clark Briggs, and at Frederick County Bank, we understand that too. That's why we make business banking easy and accessible, anytime, anywhere. From BuzzPoint's merchant reward and loyalty to online banking, remote deposit capture to business courier service, Frederick County Bank, Frederick's true community bank, is open for business, anytime, anywhere. Contact me at 301-620-1400 and online at fcbmd.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, live to Linganore High School, home of the Lancers, for the opening round of the 3A West Regional quarterfinal. The Linganore Lancers boys varsity basketball team hosting the North Hagerstown Hub here at courtside. My name is Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play, joined with my good friend back in the booth, Tom. Jeff Eaton with color. Glad to have you back, Tom. Michael, glad to be back. I'm excited for tonight. Probably about an hour ago, we thought there wasn't even going to be a game tonight because it was so empty in here, but it's filled up pretty bit. And looks like we have a prep rally. The Linganore student section is all dressed up in prep, and they're ready to go. Here we are with the announcements of the starting lineup.
That's the theme tonight, preppy. They're dressed preppy.
Appears to be. I haven't seen that look probably since I was in high school.
The last game we were here, Urbana game, when Chris Rich did the color, the theme was summer. Matter of fact, one kid was wearing a wetsuit and had a snorkel and a mask.
That's funny. Now, that's a good theme. That's more wishful thinking, I guess, with the sub.
Amen to that, brother.
We've been having.
I love the winter, but I'm about done with this stuff. All right, well, we want to thank tonight's game sponsors, Anytime Fitness of Thurmont, Done Right Plumbing, Frederick County Bank, Ken's Automotive Transmission, and Little More Real Estate Teams, Manaloo Italian Restaurant, Peterson's Carpet and Flooring. Thank for sponsoring tonight's game. Of course, the Linganore Lancers, coached by Tom Kraft, come in with a 15-7 record overall, 9-2 in the NBAL, ranked 79th in the state of Maryland, tied for second place, Tom.
Yeah, and they're number 3 seed in the 3A West, so they're expected to win this game, and the Hubs come in on a 5-game losing streak, although they were playing those games on the road. On paper, this looks like a Linganore win.
Yeah, it does. But it's the playoffs, and it's one and done.
This is true. This is where it really matters, and poise, composure, and like we talked about in the football playoffs, it's not the time to make mistakes. Everybody
starts the playoffs 0-0. So here we go. We've got, as I mentioned, the North Hagerstown Hubs come in, coached by Kevin Hartman, 10-12 overall, ranked 156 in the state of Maryland. And they've had 5 losses. 2 of those 5 losses, Tom, were to 3A West opponents over the last road trip.
Yeah, and that's going to have an impact on their confidence coming into this game. And Linganore, of course, the number 3 seed in the tournament, and 15-7. Again, on paper, this should be a win for them.
Well, which reminds me, just across town, there's an interesting basketball game going over on at Urbana, where they're hosting the TJ team. So it's Urbana TJ over on the other side over there on 270. And we'll be keeping you posted on that score. Of course, the winner of tonight's game will play the winner of that game next Tuesday evening. So also Boonesboro's at Middletown and Catoctin is at Williamsport. That's in the boys basketball playoffs. For the girls, we've got North Hagerstown at Frederick, Tuscarora at TJ. Walkersville's way up at Mountain Ridge. Remember, we did that game together last year when Catoctin was up there, Tom.
We did do the girls' game up there, and it was an excellent game. It was an exciting game, came right down to the wire, and that Mountain Ridge team actually went to the state tournament, too, didn't they?
They did, and they're ranked. They're the number 1 seed in the 2A. So we're ready. Both teams are at center court. There's the opening tip-off, and the Hubs win it. Raheem Wilson with the ball, gives it, dishes off down underneath in the paint. Shot is blocked by Lane. Oh, big stuff by Lane. And Lang comes up with it. Oh, and he does the alley-oop, and they lose the ball just a little too far. Coming back the other way, ball gets away. Tipped out of the paint, but the Hubs maintain control. North Hagerstown wearing their road red uniforms, red shorts, red jersey with white letterings. They post up at the top of the key. Lang guards number 11. And they run a weave now. Underneath on the back door. They lose the ball out of bounds. Loose ball. Shot underneath. And it goes. Bucket by number 14, Corey Hart.
Yet again, they ran that weave motion offense and got a break because that looked like it was out of bounds on the baseline there.
Lane, high post. Over in the Lancers' end of the court. Underneath, reverse layup on the back door, and Lane scores. Beautiful pass.
And that could be the advantage for the Lancers tonight. They definitely have a size advantage here. If they can get that ball inside, that'll open up a lot of things for Lang on the outside.
Carter Schmidt with the assist. Hubs have it. Raheem Wilson directing the offense, top of the key. Guarded by Jack Staub. Bounce pass over to the right. Straight to the paint. Pulls up, shoots the scoop shot. No good. Rebound, Lancers. That was Elijah Stubbs. There goes Lang from 3 points. Boom! He hits it. Lang with the tray.
And Staub pushed the ball up court there, and Lang wide open for the three-pointer. And if he gets hot early, it could be a long night for the Hubs.
Hubs running that weave, driving off the pick, looking for the pick and roll. Not there. Bounce pass, baseline, kick it out to the wing, and he loses the handle. Ball goes out into the Lancers bench.
A lot of sloppy passing so far with the Hubs. Their offense seems to be running smoothly enough, but they're just not making the passes crisp enough to execute properly.
Well, they got some speed. You can see that right off. Lang brings it up. Cross court, guarded by Wilson. Down on the left wing is Schmidt. Schmidt looks underneath the lane, but it's not there, so they work the other side to Lang. Jack Staub in the lane goes up and shoots and misses. Loose ball, rebound, Hubs. Here come the Hubs. They want to run it fast. Kick it out wide open from the corner. Shot from the corner does not go. Rebound, Lang. So Marquis Hoffman takes one from deep in the corner. It doesn't go. There's Lane to hoop, and he makes a layup.
Yeah, Keegan Lane again wide open on the cut for an easy layup. Lancers up 7-2, and the steal by Lang. He's going the other way.
Bounce pass to Jack Staub. Back to Lane. Lane fingertip roll and scores. 9-2. Lancers on top. Hubs with the ball. High post. Number 14, shake and bake. Doesn't go. Lane with the rebound. Staub gets tripped and he loses the outlet out of bounds. It's Hubs' ball. No call on that.
Yeah, it looked like they just tangled feet on the way down there. Coach Kraft is looking for a call on that one, but again, I don't think that was anything intentional. Lancers up 9-2. Keegan Lane 6 points.
That's right. And the Hubs have the ball. Malik Carey brings it up midcourt, guarded by Lang. There's a foul away from the ball. Offensive foul is going to be called on Elijah Stubbs with the elbow.
Yeah, right. 12. It was pushing off, looking to get a little space between he and Tart so he could get the ball. And he got called for.
Well, he did it right in front of the referee.
Right in front of the referee.
If you're going to pull that, you need to make sure the referee's down below. All right, Lancers have it. 4:46 to go in the first, and a 7-point lead. Lang up on the left wing, drives down in, goes in, pulls up, fakes a shot, kicks it back out to Carter Schmidt. Bounce pass underneath and a travel on Schmidt. He had Lane open underneath under the bucket, Tom.
Yeah, he got caught between two things, whether or not he wanted to shoot the ball or whether or not he wanted to pass the ball, and he left his feet, and at the very last minute decided he was going to pass, but he had already walked.
All right, bounce pass up on the left post. Number 14, Corey Hart. They kick it across to the big Gerard Green. And he goes back to Raheem Wilson. Shot from way out front. Hit hits the back of the iron, goes up high. Lane gets up on a stepladder and snatches that one down.
Yeah, again, Lane having a good game on both sides of the court. Great defensive rebounding, and, of course, he's got 6 of 9 points for the Lancers.
Staub shoots from way out front on the running jumper, and he hits a tray. And Coach Hartman says, I've seen enough. That's a timeout.
Yeah, and they called it a 2. His foot must have been right on the line. And, of course, the Hubs coach has definitely had enough. Lancers up 11-2, and they are streaking right now.
Ow. Man, that was unbelievable. What a great first run at it. I think it was basically all Lane and Lang. Lane and Lang. That's hard to say.
Yeah, and Staub's in the mix. He's had an assist early, and then, of course, he always attracts a crowd when he's got the ball driving the lane. And that's going to open up things not only for Lane inside, but for Lang on the outside, and that's where he hit the three-pointer on the fast break.
Absolutely. Okay, both teams are back out on the court. Hubs have the ball down by, amazingly, they're down by 9 points right now. Malik Carey brings it across midcourt, hands it off, and then sets the pick for Stubbs. Down in the corner, they play catch. Now they work it back up top to Wilson.
And they brought Grant Waxter in to cover Stubbs. Of course, Grant Waxter, Defensive Player of the Year in football this season.
Oh, they ran the weave, and they tried to get the no look, and Lang stepped in front and intercepted. Here comes Jack Staub. Lane from the key, shoots and scores. 10-footer for Lane goes.
Jack Staub come down smiling. He drives the lane, finds Keegan inside the lane for an easy bucket. And again, they're having fun out there. Everything seems to be working. 13-2 Lancers with 3:16 to go.
Bounce pass underneath, backdoor to Green. He brings it out, holds the ball, and then pops it out back to the top of the key. Malik Carey works the other side. There goes Green to the hoop. Kicks it underneath. Shot from the bucket. No good. Loose ball. Rebound Schmidt. Outlet to Staub. Staub wants to run straight to the hoop. Fingertip roll and scores.
15-2. And again, the advantage, number one, they're getting out clean on the break, but the defensive boards are a big difference here for the Lancers. Hubs are only getting one shot every time down the court.
There you go. There's a three by Raheem Wilson. They finally break that 2-point cap that's been bugging them for this entire first quarter. Straight to the hoop, fingertip roll again. Staub scores. Man, he is quick to the bucket for a big guy.
And he's aggressive. He likes to get to that rim quickly.
Carey goes baseline, pulls up, shoots a fade, doesn't go. Lane with the rebound. Outlet to Lang. Long course pass to Schmidt. He goes off the glass and scores. And now we've got another whistle.
Full timeout now for the coach of the Hubs. He wants to stop the hemorrhaging while he still has a chance. Maybe place a tourniquet on things to slow the bleeding a little bit. But it's 19-5 Lancers. And we got about a minute to go at this timeout.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back after this message.
The Lodge Restaurant, located on Buckystown Pike in Frederick's Westview Village Shopping Center, is a deep breath of the fresh open outdoors. Farm to fork, locally sourced ingredients means less processed food, releasing the natural flavors that the Lodge Restaurant's rustic charm represents. Specialty burgers ranging from organic beef and local lamb to bison, venison, elk, wild boar, duck, and even kangaroo provide a unique dining experience. Lunch or dinner? Forget about those boring franchise restaurants and take a walk on the wild side at the Lodge Restaurant today.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore.
All right, welcome back to courtside. We cut that one short because we're ready to inbound. So we're back with you live now. Wilson brings the ball up midcourt, guarded by Schmidt. Pass down on the right. Goes to Ahmed Bello, who's in the game for the first time. We've got a whistle. It's going to be a hole away from the ball. It's going to go against the Hubs. And that's on the big John Teague, number 40, who looks at the referee and says, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, and I think the coach of the Hubs, too, also a little bit frustrated. But again, I think these players are frustrated. Nothing
now they're coming back. I think they're going to reverse that one. They're talking about it. Hubs are going to get the ball, Tom.
They call on number 33, Corbin Austin, the Linganore Lancers.
That's exactly right. There's the inbound. Top of the key, bounce pass. Elijah Stubbs has it. Their leading scorer for the Hubs. High post. Teague shoots from 10 foot. Hits the front of the iron. Loose ball, rebound, putback is good.
And again, the Hubs have put some substitutions in, probably to account for that size. And in the interior here.
Staub takes a look and then hands off to Lang. Lang brings it to midcourt and then goes cross to Waxter. And long cross-court pass back to Staub on the right side. Stolen by the Hubs. Here comes number 30. He goes straight up with it to the hoop. Misses the layup. Rebound number 33 for the Lancers.
Yeah, Corbin Austin, number 33 on the rebound there.
Lang takes a fade shot. Doesn't go. Loose ball, rebound Hubs. They come up with it. 19-7 with 58 seconds in the first. No look to Wilson in the corner. Underneath bounce pass, and we've got a whistle. It's going to go on,
I think,
Austin.
Waxter on a reach. They were trying to get the ball into number 10, Raheem Wilson, and Waxter just reached around the front of him. Right in front of the official.
Wilson will inbound from underneath. Gets it in. Bringing out number 12. Takes a shot from deep. No good. Rebound, Hubs. Wilson with the rebound. Trying to shoot from the perimeter now. Oh, beautiful pass by Stubbs off the fingertips of Teague. He had him wide open.
Yeah, he did, and he threw that with some heat. I don't think Teague was ready for the ball to get there as quickly as it did, but he was wide open underneath.
It was sizzling. Lang brings it up on the right side, right in front of the scorer's table. Between the leg dribble. Taking his time, waiting for that, running that clock. 28 seconds in the quarter. Back out to Waxter. And now Austin goes over to Lang with it. Lang calls the play now. They're ready to go for the shot with 12 seconds on the clock. Give and go to Austin. He sets a pick. Lang shoots the 30-footer. No good off the back of the rim. 3 seconds. The Hubs have the ball. There's the shot. And it's not even close. That's it. At the end of 8 minutes of action here, the Linganore Lancers 19 and the North Hagerstown Hubs 7s. We'll step aside for a break and be right back with those stats from the first quarter.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little Moore team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
All right, welcome back to Courtside Live here. Linganore High School, the opening round of the 3A West Regional Quarterfinals. Of course, another 3A West game being played across town at Urbana, TJ. And then tomorrow, the other 3A West Regional Quarterfinal, we're going to bring you the Frederick Cadets hosting the Tuscarora Titans, and that should be a heck of a game, Tom.
Yeah, two probably evenly matched teams. Tonight's games, I think, highly in favor of Linganore, highly in favor of Urbana. TJ comes into Urbana tonight with only one win. It's going to take a miracle for them to pull something off. So it looks like if the Lancers keep this up, they'll be headed to Urbana on Tuesday night.
All right. Lancers with the ball, laying down to Lang on the right corner. Underneath to Jack Staub. He backs in, turns and shoots. Travels, but he got stuffed on the way up, so they call him on traveling violation.
Yeah, delayed call. He definitely traveled, and it was interesting because the shot went up and Staub got his own rebound before the official even called the travel.
A little slow on the whistle. Probably couldn't get it out of his pocket there.
Yeah.
There's the inbound. Now we've got a new player in. Jorge Rios running point now for the Hubs. Hubs line up there on the right side of the three-point lane, and they lose the handle going the other way. It's going to be a turnover to the Lancers.
Yeah, and watching this defense, the Lancers are really hawking Stubbs. They're playing tough defense, denying him the ball, and he's getting frustrated. They tried to get it into him at that point. Pass was too far out in front.
That's a real smart move because we have him as our player to watch. And as I mentioned, Stubbs shoots 45% for the field, averaging 17.8 points per game. So
keep the ball out of his hands, and that's a good recipe for success here tonight.
Good strategy by Coach Kraft. There goes Lang to the hoop. Underneath, tipped away by one of the Hubs. Good D in the paint.
Yeah, that was good D. Almost looked like a travel there. Lang hesitated whether or not to shoot or pass. Got away with it. but one of the Hubs players knocked it out of bounds. So Lang's going to inbound it here.
Stubbs takes a seat. Oh, on the inbound to Staub. He shoots and scores, and he's fouled, goes to the deck.
It looks like he was fouled by number 30 on the play.
Ahmed Bello. So that's going to send Jack to the line where he'll shoot one, trying to convert that three-point play.
Old-fashioned three-point play.
And he goes wide right. Rebound Hubs. No basket. Here comes Rios with the ball. Brings it up midcourt. Kicks it off on the right. Amir Harris now in the game for his first minutes. Down in the left corner looking for something there. They work it back out. Rios back out front to Carey, and now back to the other's right side. Good ball movement around the perimeter, but unable to get. There's a shot from three-point land. Hits the iron hard, out of bounds. He gets his own rebound. Harris does. So the Hubs will reset and try that one again. Harris goes in. Shot from the 10-foot swish.
And again, Lancers, with Stubbs out of the game, went to a matchup zone, which was different. They've been going man-to-man and denying Stubbs the ball. He's going to be coming in a minute here. They're going to make mass substitutions next whistle.
Carey with the 10-footer. Malik Carey. Here comes Lang to the hoop. Kicks it out underneath. Gets the loose ball tip. Straight to the bucket. Ow! Fouled hard. Who was that?
That was number 2 for the Lancers.
That's Evan Rowan. So Rowan's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Lancers up 21-9.
5:53 to go here in the half. First shot's up and good.
Rowan gets the front end. Here comes 3 subs into the game.
Yeah, you're going back with your starters, Raheem Wilson, Elijah
Corey
Stubbs,
Hart,
and Corey Hart back in the game.
So they got their starters back in. Here we go. Shot 2. Hits hard off the back iron. Rebound Hubs. No good.
I'd look for the Lancers to go back to man-to-man here with Stubbs in the game. Try to deny him the ball.
And that's exactly what they've done. There's a foul. It looks like that one's going to go on Rowan.
Yeah, blocking foul on Rowan. Didn't set his position. And, of course, number 11 driving, Malik.
And Rowan's going to come out into the game.
Jake Tart back in the game, number 5 for the Lancers.
There's the inbound underneath. Shot to score. The big number 40, Teague, puts it in off the glass.
A little sky hook there for him. 22-11. They
cut that lead down to 11. Fade away by Lane. Oh, he banks it in and gets fouled. So Keegan will go to the line and try to make it 3.
And again, the Lancers are having their way on the interior. The good exterior passing, and they're getting the ball on the interior. And I think that size is just too much for the Hubs. And again, Lane's having a very good night.
And he shot that right-handed bank shot from the left side.
Fading away.
Fading away, right. Swish. So he converts the 3 there. The old-fashioned way, as you said.
Yeah, he earned it.
Malik Carey brings it up. Fancy little bit of dribbling there out top of the key. Bounce pass back to Stubbs. And they play catch back to Carey.
And Tart fronting Stubbs. They're just not going to let Stubbs touch the ball tonight. That's their goal here.
Spin move, shot and a score. Number 14 with the nifty Corey Hart.
Uh-oh. They call him on traveling there. Too many steps to get to that ball before he got what we thought was a foul.
I thought it looked pretty nifty. That explains why.
Yeah. If the Hubs are going to do anything tonight, they're going to have to do it without Stubbs. He's just not going to be able to touch the ball. Linganore is playing a swarming defense, and they're denying him the ball every time down.
Stopped from 3 points. Whoa, there it goes. Jack gets a tray. And another timeout by Coach Hartman. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I think he called a 20-second timeout just to slow things down. I think Coach Hartman doesn't really know what to do. He's tried so many different things already, and the Lancers just keep having an answer for everything they throw at him.
Well, unbelievably, the Hubs had narrowed the lead back to 11, and now all of a sudden, just that quick, it's like lightning strikes. They're back out to a 17-point lead.
Yeah, and earlier in the year, in December, these two teams played to a 7-point game, and they just look like two different teams
They
tonight.
do. You're absolutely right. That's a great observation.
We talked about the Lancers last year, Michael, when we did some of their games, and they struggled a lot. They were young.
Yeah.
I think their maturity is starting to show this year. They're really working well together. They're passing the ball, and it just seems like they've taken that next step to be the competitive team they need to be in the 3A here.
All right, there's the inbound to Wilson. He brings it up down the right side. Staub hits the deck, falls down. He bounce pass in underneath. Kick it out in the corner. Shot from the corner. No good. Rattles in and out. Rebound Lane. Quick out to Staub. Down court. Wide open to Schmidt. Oh, and he has the shot blocked and stolen by Stubbs. Stubbs comes the other way, wants to go up with it. Right-hander bounces, and drops.
And I guess that's the only way Stubbs is going to get the ball. He's going to have to block it. He's got 21 blocks on the season for a 5'8" basketball player, which is amazing to me.
There goes Staub to this hoop. He double clutches. It doesn't go. And the Hubs with the rebound. Wilson brings it up hard. Going to the bucket. Spin. Turns. Shoots. Rattles off the glass. Taken by Staub on the rebound. Tipped away and stolen. The Hubs have it back. Wilson to the hoop again. Left-hander. Shot on the floor. Scramble for it. Loose ball. And now we've got a jump. Possession arrow. No, they call timeout. The Hubs get the timeout before the jump ball call. So the Hubs will maintain possession, and Coach Kraft is out on the floor, wants an explanation on that.
Yeah, it looked like that timeout actually came from the bench, and I didn't know a timeout could come from the bench in a situation like that.
Well, not only that, but the Lancers had possession of the ball.
They were, it was a jump ball situation
that's what Kraft is arguing.
Possession and possession.
You can't call timeout when the other team has possession. All right, they're all huddled up in front of their respective benches. The score is 28-13.
And Linganore is going to have to regroup here. They got a little bit sloppy on that series, up and down the court. Number one with Stubbs getting that block on the drive. And then taking it coast to coast. That's the only way he's going to touch the ball offensively. And then they turn the ball over again, and give up, easy opportunity for a layup on this end. So they've really got to kind of regroup.
But he still struggled. You see how he tried to shoot from right underneath the backboard and actually hit the underside of the backboard and came back in his face.
Yeah.
So he's just not hitting on, he's not in his zone.
Well, the thing that Linganore's doing is they're covering him, but without even him having the ball from the other end line. As soon as the Hubs take possession of the ball, Stubbs is being guarded, and in this point, it's right now with Jake Tart in the game. He's drawing the defensive responsibility and doing a good job. They're fronting him, denying him the ball every time down.
All right, here we go. Wilson's going to inbound from underneath his own bucket. Hubs have it. He shoots on the run, no good. Loose ball. Hubs get the rebound. That was Stubbs who shot the ball. Handle gets lost, and there's a collision down there, and finally a whistle, but that was a late whistle. They give it to the Lancers. It's going to go against Wilson.
It's going to go Raheem Wilson on the push for the loose ball. He lost control of it and then pushed the Lancer defender, which I think was Corbin Austin.
15 foul on the Hubs. Lang with the ball, brings it across midcourt. Down on the left side. Spin move, Lang. Ho-ho, they call a travel on that spin move.
Yeah, he got a little too fancy on that one. So again, 28-13, 3:37 to go here in the half. And the Hubs will inbound the ball to number 11, Malik Carey.
Back-to-back turnovers for each team. The Hubs have it now. 3:30 to go in the half. They're ready. They bounce pass high post to Teague. Teague looks down underneath. Wide open. Shot and score. They got Wilson on the back door. Lang brings it up. Midcourt. Right at the circle. Guarded by Wilson. Left-hand dribble off to the left side now. Down to Staub on the left wing. Lane in the key. They hit him. He kicks it out to Schmidt. Schmidt gets caught in a two-man trap. And they go back to Staub. Staub not afraid. Takes it straight to the hoop, but he has his shot blocked. Here come the Hubs coming the other way. And the ball goes off the backboard on the block. And the Lancers come up with it. Bounce pass underneath. Oh, another stuff. Oh, Big T goes up and rejects Tart.
Yeah, fouled Tart on the play, so Tart's going to go to the line to shoot two. But again, the Lancers are moving the ball very well on the break, and they're sharing the ball. It's definitely an unselfish team here, these Linganore Lancers.
Nothing but net. Jake hits the front end. 1 to go. 16 fouls now on the Hubs, 1 to give before we go to bonus. And he misses the second one. Rebound Teague, and we've got a foul on Schmidt underneath. From behind, the ref says. Oh, no, wait a minute. Whoa. It might be going against the Hubs.
Yeah, it looked like it's going to go against Raheem Wilson.
Reach around from behind. The referee very demonstrative about how he's showing us with his hands exactly how it went down.
Yeah, he boxed him out and then grabbed him from around the waist.
He does it 3 times in a row. Did you see that?
Yeah. I think he's trying to make it very clear to Coach Hartman what he called here.
And that's going to send Schmidt to the line for the first bonus shot, 1-1 for Carter. He misses it. Rebound. Waxter gets the rebound. Lang has it back to Waxter underneath. Schmidt goes up. No, he doesn't. He kicks it to Staub underneath the lane. Back to Schmidt. He shoots from way out front, and it rattles and drops. 3-pointer for Carter Schmidt. So he redeems himself, Tom, on that miss.
Yeah, definitely.
Free throw. Punched away. Good D by Jack Staub.
Yeah, excellent defense on the play. And Waxter made the key play, and he was the substitute, came in for Tart. They're sharing the responsibility of covering Stubbs. He got the rebound, which initiated that offensive series for the Lancers where they just scored. Now 32-15 with 2:23 to go here in the first half.
Corbin Austin comes into the game. Now we're ready to inbound from right in front of the Lancer faithful, the preppy guys and gals over there. I even see a bow tie or two. There's the inbound. Number 14, Corey Hart with the ball. Bounce pass to Green. He goes to the hoop with it. Pushes hard. It rolls off of the rim, hangs, and does not go. But we've got a whistle. Looks like Green's going to go to the line. The big, huge, 250-pound senior.
Yeah, good, strong move by Gerard Green on that play. And he is a beast. He's a man among boys out here. 6'1", 240.
It looks like a defensive end.
Defensive end or fullback. Lefty, too.
Oh, it rattles around, kisses the glass, hits the front rim, and drops in.
Not a great-looking stroke, but he definitely got the shooter's roll on that.
He got the roll, yeah.
So 32-16, 2:14 to go here in the half.
Rattles in and out. No good. Lancers come up with the ball. Lang sees an opening, goes straight to the hoop with it, and has a shot blocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Lancers' ball, so they're starting to seal that middle off a little bit better, Tom.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a good job of that because the Lancers are getting to the rim too easily. Last couple times down, they've done a pretty good job with their interior defense. Lancers look like they're going to answer Gerard Green with Tyler Flegel, who, again, offensive guard, defensive tackle on the football team. So he's going to match up really well with Gerard Green.
Great matchup. They're both about the same size. And now Rios is back into the game. Trying to set the post out there. Tipped away and stolen by Waxter. Waxter's got the coast to coast. He goes for the jam, misses it. Lang with the putback scores.
Yeah, he wanted to dunk on that one. He's an athlete. You know he can get up there, but I think he just got too far under the rim on that.
Hubs with the ball, 34-16. It's all Lancers in this first half. Stolen again by Waxter. Out to Lang. Lang wants to run it. Spin move. He has the ball stripped away as he goes on the spin to go up. And Lang is fouled, so he'll go to the line.
Yeah, it looked like Waxter actually baited the player into making the pass over to Stubbs, and he was in perfect position to make the interception and get the ball out to Lang. Same spin move as before, except he's going to the line on this one.
Lang misses the front end. Now we've got 3 subs in. They're getting that starting lineup back in out there, except they've got now Harris is in the game.
Yeah, and also number 13 is like Jared Ruiz.
Lang makes the second shot. 35-16 now, 19-point lead.
And Lang comes out to get a breather, much earned. So 1:28 to go, 35-16.
Whoa. Bounce pass. You know, they're just having a lot of trouble with passing tonight.
Yeah,
they lose the ball.
They're just not crisp at all.
Well, Raheem Wilson threw the ball at his player. It bounced right on his feet.
Yeah.
Staub, top of the key. Kicks it out to Waxter on the wing. Stolen by Stubbs. Tipped away. Stubbs has it. Loose ball on the floor. And the Hubs come up with it. Now it's off the feet of Waxter. Waxter comes up with it. Grant with a bounce pass out to Staub. He goes up on the fingertip roll and scores. Boy, Waxter was almost on goaltending on that one. Did you see it?
Yeah, I think Waxter's kind of regenerated this defense here. He's playing excellent defense and getting some turnovers, which actually has initiated some of these fast break points for the Lancers. So with 55 seconds to go, Michael, we're looking at 37-16 Lancers, and the Hubs will be inbounding the ball here.
Unbelievable. 21-point lead. All right. Here comes Rios with the ball. Shot from Stubbs from way out off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Schmidt. Outlet stolen and knocked away, but it's going to be Lancers' ball.
Yeah, and again, Stubbs, great hustle on that defensively. He's playing a great game, but he's starting to force things on the offensive end just because he's frustrated with the way the Lancers are playing defense.
Well, he shot that 20-footer, and it wasn't even close. I mean, it banged off the front of the iron. So
the pass barely touched his hands before he's putting it up. I didn't even think he knew where the rim was.
He didn't even have his stroke there. All right, Staub's got it. Brings it up. 36 seconds on the clock to go in the half. Down on the right wing. Almost stolen again by Stubbs. Waxter keeps it, though. They work on that clock. Jack Staub back out front. Joey Burke in the game now for the Lancers. Staub just uncontested dribble at the midcourt circle. They're working for that last shot. 5 seconds. There it is. Jack takes the fadeaway. No good off the rim. Loose ball goes out of bounds with 0.3 seconds on the clock. The Hubs will get it, and they can't do anything with that.
Barely enough time to even inbound the ball.
There it is. Shot at the buzzer. No good. And at the end of one half of playoff action here, the Linganore Lancers 37, the Hagerstown Hubs 16. We'll take a break and be right back.
Hello, my name is William Warren, owner of Emmanuel Technology Consulting. In this rapidly changing world of technology, the last thing you want to do is search for help for all the technology in your life from several different companies. Emmanuel Technology Consulting is experienced in multiple platforms, including smartphones, iPads, Android tablets, and gaming consoles, just to name a few. Data security is a huge issue these days, and you need to protect your data from malware, software corruption, or hardware failure. Emmanuel Technology Consulting is not just about prevention or about proactive intervention when it comes to your important information. When you have a problem, you don't have to wait for a phone call back. We will respond quickly to you, and we are experts at remote diagnostics, so you will have a quick solution. That's Emmanuel Technology Consulting. Call us today at 301-524-5271 or check us out online at etc-md.com. Emmanuel Technology Consulting, helping you design your digital life.
MedOne Pharmacy is the largest locally owned and operated pharmacy in Frederick County. MedOne Pharmacy has 4 locations in Brunswick, Emmitsburg, Middletown, and Thurmont to provide you with convenience, experience, service, tradition, and value. MedOne Pharmacy. Check out their website at med1pharmacy.com. That's MEDONE pharmacy.com today. Or for more information, call them at 301-271-2223.
MedOne Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Frederick Playoff Basketball.
Your IT and computer situation is too important to hand over to just anyone. Thankfully, there's Swift Systems Incorporated. Looking for DSL service or T1 access? Swift Systems can swiftly get you up and running. Thinking of upgrading or expanding your network management or security? Swift Systems can design a plan that gives you everything you need with budget-friendly and bundled support agreements. And their web and e-commerce hosting services are what the big boys wish they could be. Call 301-682-5100 or online at swiftsystems.com. Your true technology partner is right here in Central Maryland. Swift Systems Incorporated.
Spring is here and March Madness is in the air. Time to get out of that house, jump in the car, and head out to your local rec center to shoot some hoops. And Napa Auto Parts of Thurmont has the perfect solution for you. Go down to Napa Auto on Water Street in historic Thurmont and they will give you a free Napa basketball for any purchase of $25 or more. What a great present for that superstar in your house. Don't get caught off guard with a traveling violation on your car. Napa Auto Parts of Thurmont will feed you for a slam dunk today.
All right, welcome back to courtside here. Linganore Lancers way out on top, 37-16. It was all Lancers in this first half, and my goodness, just a general exposition of nothing but great basketball by the Lancers in that first half, holding this Hubs team to only 16 points. And you know that I'm looking at this player, the Stubbs. This guy averages right here he shoots 45%. He averages 17 points a game. They've got it spread around. Hart's got a 15.2, Carey 8.6. So you'd think 16 points is quite remarkable, especially since these two teams basically played to a 7-point game back in December.
Yeah, 7-point game back in December, but I think everything runs through Stubbs. You can see what he does electrifying the defense, but the fact that the Lancers are denying him the ball every time down the court, they can't get into an offensive rhythm. So, number one, he's not going to be scoring. If they're not getting into a rhythm, Hart's probably not going to get the touches that he usually gets in the position on the court that he usually gets the ball to be able to score so easily. So the Lancers have decided 4 guys are going to have to beat us because we're taking Stubbs out of the game. And if those other 4 guys don't rise to the occasion, it's going to be a long night.
Well, the Lancers' last tournament appearance was 2004, so it's been 10 years, and I think they're looking at this thing seriously tonight. They didn't come around to play tonight.
Oh yeah, you can tell they're hungry. They came out to play right away. Keegan Lane at a quick 6 points, Lang with a 3-pointer early, so the Lancers were up 9-2. And then Staub gets involved. Keegan Lane's having a good game offensively, and Jack Staub is really controlling both sides of the ball, but I think part of the X factor is going to be Jake Tart and Grant Waxter teaming up to defend Stubbs in this game.
All right, well, we've got our stats, but we're going to have to go ahead and step aside for our commercial break for the halftime. We'll be right back. We're going to get you a little music, and we'll look at our stats and give you a rundown before we get back from that second half. All right, welcome back courtside here. Linganore High School, home of the Lancers, where they have a substantial lead over the North Hagerstown Hubs, 37-16 here in this game. Tom, how does stats look in the first half?
Michael, the stats look pretty good from a Lancer perspective. Jack Staub, 13 points. Keegan Lane, 11 points, 5 rebounds. The key is, on the Hubs side, Stubbs has been held to 2 points. And again, that's that defense. They're denying him the basketball. And Raheem Wilson leads the Hubs in scoring with 5 points. I think the story of the game is the way that the Lancers have been able to shut down the North Hagerstown Hubs on offense.
We've got some scores to catch up on them from around the league there. Right now, the Brunswick Railroaders leading 22-14 over North Carroll. This is girls basketball. Frederick with a 27-23 lead over North Hagerstown. And Williamsport leading Catoctin Lady Cougars 47-31 here. And that's it. What do we got on the boys' side? Did we get any boys' scores in?
We didn't get any boys' scores in. We're thinking, though, Urbana is probably taking care of business against TJ. TJ only coming in with 1 win. Mm-hmm. And Urbana, the number 2 seed in the tournament.
We'll try to get that into you. Right now, we're ready. There's the opening inbound. The Hubs have the ball. And we're ready to go with this second half of play. Oh, my goodness. Shake and bake straight to the hoop and a score for Stubbs.
Again, that's what North Hagerstown's going to need in order to get back in this basketball game, is for Stubbs to come alive on the offensive end of the court.
Jack Staub with the ball out front. Staub kicks it back out. Stolen by Wilson. He's going straight up with him. Scores. Oh, that's a quick 4. 37-20 now. Lang with the ball brings it up slowly. Lancers have it. So it looks like they got some instructions in the dressing room to wake up, didn't they? Oh, stolen by Stubbs. Here he goes up and he scores. Oh, that's a quick 6.
And that's a quick timeout by Coach Kraft. The Hubs did not even come out to warm up. And I guess the message in the locker room was, hey, it's time to play defense, fellas, because 3 turnovers, 3 buckets, and now it's a 37-22 game with only 49 seconds off the clock here in the third quarter.
Unbelievable. That was quick. So I guess the coach shook them up in the dressing room and told them, this is your season that's on the line here.
Yeah, they've got nothing to lose again. I mean, it's either you play now and cut this lead and get in this game, or, your season's over. And for the seniors, I'm sure they don't want to see that happen. But the Linganore is going to have to stop playing so nonchalantly, like they have a lead that they're not going to give up.
Yeah, you're right. They did kind of relax a little bit there. 37-22 now, 7 minutes to go in the third. Lang brings it up. He calls for Schmidt to come out and help him. Hands it to Schmidt. Schmidt drives into the paint. Stops, kicks it out to Staub. Staub goes up on the runner and shoots and scores. So Jack Staub gets a minute with a 5-foot runner. Wide open in the corner. Marquis Hoffman takes a look, and now they come out the other way to Wilson. Stolen. Oh, my goodness gracious. Loose ball on the floor. There it goes. Hubs come up with it. No, and they're stolen by Lang back. Lang runs in, and they're going to get a blocking foul underneath on the Hubs. It's going to go on Wilson.
Yeah, it looks like it was on number 10, Raheem Wilson. So Lang will inbound the ball here. And again, even though Lancers scored on that one and they just made that steal, some of their passes are just inches away from being stolen themselves. So they got to get really back into their crisp offensive routine here.
Wide open underneath. Schmidt goes up. He has a shot partially tipped and blocked. He misses the bucket. Staub comes the other way, pulls up, shoots, and scores. 10-footer for Stubbs. Lang goes to the hoop. Whoa, double clutch underneath. Pump doesn't go. Loose ball ripped away, and they're going to get, they got Mr. Tart over the back.
Yeah, and again, it's the Lancers didn't come out playing the same way they played in the first half, and they're going to have to kind of regroup because now it's a 15-point game with 6:12 to go here in the third.
And the Hubs have the ball, too, so let's see what they can do. Wilson brings it up slowly. Carey now drives in, looks, turns, spins, kicks it back out. Shot underneath is blocked by Lane, but the Hubs get it back. They reset. From the corner, whoa, nothing but net for Mr. Hoffman as he gets his first points of the game. Schmidt drives the baseline, spins, turns, splits through the double team and shoots and scores.
Yeah, worked for them that time, but they're getting into too much one-on-one dribble drive. They got to get back into their offensive sets and start passing the ball like they had earlier. Here we go on the break.
Staub goes coast to coast, misses the layup, rebound Stubbs. Stubbs coming back, he wants to go, spin move. He shoots on the fader, and we've got a whistle.
Yeah, foul on that. So Stubbs is going to go to the line here with 5:24 to go and a 15-point Lancer lead, 41-26. Stubbs shooting from the field 45%, so you know he's got a good stroke because most of his shots are from downtown. So we'll see what he's got here on the line. Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Good stroke. Makes the first one, 41-27. Cut the lead down to 14. The message in the locker room is probably, let's get this down to 10 and then play it from there.
Remember, the closest lead of the game was 11. He misses the second one, and the Lancers come up with the bounds. Here comes Lang bringing it up down the right side. He loses the handle momentarily, guarded by Wilson. Underneath on the backdoor cutter. Oh, baby, Tart takes it takes it straight up to the glass.
Yeah, and again, now they're back into the way they were playing earlier in the game. So they keep that up, they can increase this lead again here.
Shot from the corner, short off the front of the rim. Rebound, Lancers. Outlet to Staub. Staub wants to go to the hoop with it. Wide open underneath. Schmidt fakes and shoots and scores.
Yeah, here they go. Nice, clean, fast break points. 4:46, and now it's back up to 18-point lead.
Hoffman with the ball. Guarded out front by Schmidt. Takes it to the top of the key. Kicks it out on the left side. Underneath on the back door. He shoots and misses. Wilson had it wide open. Lang goes 1-on-3, pulls up and shoots a 5-foot right-hander and goes.
And again, that quickly, Michael, we're back up to a 20-point lead.
6 unanswered points by the Lancers now. Stubbs with the ball. Shoots from way out front. Whoa! 3-pointer, nothing but net from 35 feet.
And again, the key to this defense is not letting him actually touch the ball because he was way downtown on that one, nothing but net.
Staub drives the baseline, fakes a shot, pulls up, good body control, shoots and misses. Rebound Hoffman, bounce pass outlet to Wilson. Wilson on the run, over to Carey. He shoots the run and gun, no good. Rebound Lancers, here comes Lang the other way. Lang with a 2-on-2. He spins, turns, no look back, behind the back pass, thrown away by the Hubs.
Actually, it was a pretty good pass, no look. I just think the intended Lancer wasn't ready for that ball. But again, the Hubs try and do things too quickly and throw the ball out of bounds. So no harm, no foul there. 3:40 to go, 47-30. And Linganore.
Kraft makes a smart move, inserts Waxter back in on the defensive side now. As the Lang takes the ball on the inbound. Lang to the top of the key. Has it stolen, gets his pocket picked by Rios. He goes up, shoots and misses. But Lang fouls him. That's going to be Thomas's first personal of the game. But it's going to send the little Rio to the line.
Yeah, and again, I said it earlier, I don't think the Lancers are deliberate enough right now on offense like they were earlier in the game. And unless they get back to that deliberate offensive play, this kind of thing can happen. They're nonchalant and they're getting their pockets picked. So Reeves is on the line, shooting 2.
Jorge Rios, his first trip to the free throw line, misses the front end. And now we've got a sub into the game. Malik Carey's back in.
And Stubbs out.
Yeah, Stubbs takes the bench. Rios to shoot 1. Misses them both. Rebound Lane. Lancers have it. Over to Staub. Staub brings it up slowly. Drives hard now. Goes right to the key. Kicks it out to Lane. Underneath to Staub. Staub tries to hit Lane on the cutter, but they miss it. Staub wide open. Reverse layup. Too far under the bucket. Doesn't go. Rebound Teague. Out to Rio. Rio running hard up the right side. Runs underneath Waxter. Waxter holds his hands up in the air so he doesn't foul him. And now Rio shoots wide open from three-point land, but it does not go. The putback missed, but he's fouled. So that's going to send Hoffman. No, check that. That's going to send Hamed Bello to the line to shoot the 2 points. 4th team foul on the Lancers in the second half. Bello throws up a brick. Does not go.
Yeah, 2:56 to go here, 47-30. Lancers still up 17. But you see the change in the North Hagerstown Hubs. They're coming out playing defense. They're trying to be aggressive. They know their season's on the line here.
Bello makes the second one.
And I would assume, next series when the Lancers come back down, they probably drop back into that matchup zone now that Stubbs is out of the game.
Out to the left side. Lang shoots from the free throw line. Too hard off the back of the iron. Way up in the air. Teague pulls it down. Outlet down to Wilson. Wilson goes. Bounce pass underneath. Shot. Oh, that's going to be a hard foul to take. The basket does not go, and we've got a foul underneath. And it's going to send Bello back to the line.
Yeah, and they're going to call that on number 2 for the Lancers, Evan Rowan. With the old throwback headband and long hair.
Yep. Bello misses another break. He throws another brick. I tell you, that guy's got the ugliest free throw shot I've ever seen. And there's no arc on it at all. It's just a flat shot, and it clangs off the back of the iron. No good. Misses them both. Loose ball tipped up in the air. There's a scramble for it. It's out of bounds. Let's see what the call is. Hubs ball. So the Hubs get the ball now down in their own corner. Down by 16. Wilson will inbound. Inbound to Bello. Bello drives the paint. Bounce pass underneath. Shot is blocked. Loose ball tipped away. Still tipped away. And out of bounds. It's going to stay on the Hubs side.
Yeah, Staub on the block there. And then there was a mad scramble for the ball. Almost looked like a volleyball game in there. Ball off of Waxter. So North Hagerstown will take control and inbound the ball here with number 10, Raheem Wilson inbounding. Stubbs back in the game as well for the Hubs.
Look in the backdoor cutter. They got it. There's a shot. Partially blocked. No good. Loose ball. Bounces on the floor up high. Lang comes up with it. Lang's looking at a 1-on-4, and he says, no, thank you. Staub wide open. Takes a look at the three and then changes his mind. He spins and goes to the hoop, but he's tripped. And they're going to call a travel on Staub.
Yeah, a little out of control on that one. I think he actually tripped over his own player. It looked like Evan Rowan was the culprit on that play.
Hubs have it. Still 47-31 with 2:02 in the third. Down in the corner, Wilson probes the defense and then kicks it back out front to Carey. And now we've got a whistle. It's like a blocking foul. It's going to go against the Hubs. Offensive foul. They call that one on number 14, Corey Hart. I didn't see it, but I guess he was coming off a pick, Tom.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, Michael. But again, they can't afford that when they actually have the possession of the ball and they need to score the basketball here, down 16 points late in the third period.
Rowan top of the key over to Lang. He cuts through the lane. Lang loses the handle. Loose ball right in front of the score table. Stubbs comes up with it. Got a 2-on-1. Goes straight up and scores.
Again, Stubbs is the catalyst. He's making things happen on defense to get his points on offense.
Jack Staub way out in the corner. Oh, Jack Staub loses the handle, gets it back momentarily. He's got the ball, drives off the Lang pick. And now we've got a whistle. Kraft says, I want to talk about this. So we're going to take a timeout, step aside for a commercial break. We'll be right back with timeout on the floor.
Hey, Paisans, this is Angelo Vecchiarelli from AM 1450, and I want to tell you about an exciting new Italian restaurant in Frederick, Manaloo Italian Restaurant. Now, the moment you walk into that door, you'll understand why chef and owner Marco Pontecorvo has put his heart and soul into making this a little slice of Napoli for you. And speaking of slices, forget about it. My favorite, their wood-fired brick oven pizza napoletana, is a slice of heaven, traditional Italian food from the creative mind of a chef who will personally greet you. Manaloo Italian Restaurant is...
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at courtside. Carter Schmidt takes the inbound pass. He signals to Rowan to come to him, and he gives the ball to Rowan. They weave it to Stop. Wide open underneath. Carter Schmidt misses the layup. Loose ball. Hubs come up with it. Outlet down court to Stubbs. Stubbs goes up. Shoots off balance. No good. Gets his own rebound. 49 seconds. Stubbs shoots from way out front. No good. Rebound Teague. 2 back-to-back offensive rebounds for the Hubs. They still have the ball. 40 seconds on the clock in the third. Malik Carey out front, guarded by Schmidt. Drives off the screen. Shoots off balance. No good. Rebound Jack Staub. Here come the Lancers. Wide open underneath. Rowan misses the layup again. That's 2 missed layups by the Lancers. Here come the Hubs. Straight up to the hoop, number 50. Amir Harris scores.
And the Lancers might as well slow things down and wait for the last shot with 12 seconds to go here. 2 missed layups on 2 possessions, wide open. Doesn't get any more wide open than that. Lang on the dribble drive.
Lang shoots the fadeaway off the glass. No good. Rebound. And no outlet available for them. That's the end of 3 periods of action here at Linganore High School with the Lancers 47 and the North Hagerstown Hubs 35. We'll be right back after this message.
For 3 generations, family owned and operated since 1968, Mark Mead, his wife Donna, and their son Tyler are carrying on the Ken's Automotive Transmission tradition. The customer always comes first. The first time you visit Ken's Automotive Transmission and see their sparkling clean repair bays, comfortable customer waiting area, and meet their smiling, friendly team, you feel like you've finally found a place that you and your car can trust. Ken's Automotive Transmission is a full-service repair shop that cares about you. Their personalized service is honest and professional. Receive email and phone follow-ups and reminders so you don't have to remember when your car needs an oil change or routine maintenance. Like Ken's Automotive Transmission, make it easy for you. Conveniently located on the corner of West Patrick and Jefferson Streets in downtown Frederick, Call us today at 301-662-50-100 or check out our website, kentrans.com. Ken's Automotive Transmission, where hard work, integrity, and you come first.
All right, welcome back. We've got a score for you on that Urbana game. And at the half, the Urbana Hawks leading TJ 32-16 over there on 270. So the Lancers have the ball now, inbound. Jack Staub brings it across the key and kicks it out to Schmidt. Back to Jack Staub looking for Lang around the back door. Now we've got a whistle. Blocking foul. It's going to be an elbow. It's going to go against the Hubs.
Yeah, again, Langle inbound the ball here, but the Hubs are winning the second half, but they're still down 12 points.
Shot from Lane in the lane, and he scores.
Make it 14. Excellent inbound by Lang to Lane.
7:36 to go in the game. Lancers 49, Hubs 35. Now we've got another whistle at the other end. We've got a blocking foul. It's going to go against the Hubs, and it'll be on Linganore. And Stubbs is going to get his second personal. That's only the third team foul.
That was on Schmidt for the Lancers.
My bad. Baseline, kick out to Teague. He shoots and scores. Boy, that guy doesn't even have to jump to shoot, does he?
Yeah, nice, easy left hand.
I didn't see any air under his feet.
I don't know if he can jump.
Lang underneath on the scoop. Shot is blocked. Tart's going to go to the line to shoot two.
And again, Linganore are able to get the ball inside and use their height, but the Hubs have two big guys in there right now. Number 40, one of them, but he never leaves his feet. But based on the size of him, he really doesn't have to leave his feet. He's an imposing force on the inside. So Tart misses the front end here, the first of two shots. 7:13 to go, 49-37 Linganore.
The foul goes on Harris, his third. There's the second shot, nothing but net. They break the 50-point mark now. Wilson with the ball across court to Malik Carey. He drives in, probes that baseline, and then spins and kicks it back out to Wilson. Stubbs off of the screen, running down the corner, brings it back out. Give and go, pick and roll, no good. Tipped away by Lane. Outlet to Lang. Lang loses the handle, punched away, and it goes out of bounds. Let's see which way it's going. Lancers ball.
They got a little sloppy exchange there. But Lancers with a 13-point lead here late in the fourth quarter, 6:48 to go.
Mello comes back into the game. Teague gets a rest. Here comes the inbound. Inbound into Schmidt in the back court. Schmidt brings it across. Looking at Lang. Lang has it stolen away from him. Outlet to Stubbs. Stubbs running hard. Wants to go. He takes it up, pulls up, shoots the runner, and scores.
Now quickly an 11-point game. 6:28 to go here.
They've tied the closest margin of the game. Staubs with a fadeaway shot. Nothing but net. Jack Staubs off balance, fading away from 20 feet. Nails it. Bello. He kicks it out. Oh, bad pass over to Harris. They lose the handle. Lancers ball, 52-39, 6:07 to go in this game.
And the big difference here in the second half, Michael, is the fact that Stubbs is able to get the ball on the offensive side of the court, and he's actually making things happen for this North Hagerstown team.
Here comes Staub, brings it across midcourt, down on the left. Oh, Tart loses the handle right in front of his coach. His coach doesn't look happy about that. Tom Kraft had a pained look on his face that time.
Well, he sees things slipping away from him. The Lancers are playing nonchalant here in the fourth. And they have no reason to be because North Hagerstown's pressing, and they are within 13 points now. So they're moving the ball, and Stubbs is actually able to get his hands on the ball, which he has at the top of the key now. Dribble drive behind the back. Passes over to Wilson. Into the corner, back out to Stubbs.
Shoots from 35 foot. Too hard off the back iron. Rebound, Jack Staub. Staub comes running outlet to Tart. Tart goes cross body, and as it's picked, Wilson's got it. He's going to go coast to coast, and he scores. And he's fouled, too. Whoa, look out.
Yeah, back to an 11-point game. I wouldn't be surprised if you looked at Waxter on the bench right now because Tartt's made a couple bad plays right here in a row. And Waxter was a catalyst, got things started early in the first half. So Wilson on the line shooting one here with 5:22 to go.
He nails it.
Good, and it's a 10-point game with 5:22 to go. So I know Kevin Hartman, the coach, is probably saying, let's get it to 10, and then we'll play from there.
Closest margin of the game, 10-point lead now. The Hubs have whittled away all that the second half. There goes Stobbs, and he's fouled. So Jack's going to go to the bonus, 1-1. We got a score for you, an update on the Urbana game. At the end of 3, the Hawks 44, and the TJ Patriots 22. So the Hawks doubling the score of the Patriots across town. Stobbs standing at the free throw line. We'll shoot the 1-1 now. With 5:07 on the clock. Swish. So free throws are going to become more and more important as this game whittles away. Jack gets them both.
He gets 2, push it back up to a 12-point game.
Wilson takes the inbound up the left side, moving right to left on your radio dial. Over to Bello. Harris has it. He drives, pulls up, and shoots off balance, and we've got a whistle. Amir Harris is going to go to the line to shoot 2 now.
Looked like the foul was on number 12, Schmidt, for the Lancers.
His third personal. 8th team foul on the Lancers. Swish. Nothing but net for Harris, excuse me. Harris gets them both. Swishes 2 in a row. Lang loses the handle, inbound. Oh, almost taken away. And there it is. Stripped and stolen. And there's... Wow, we had some major contact, and the Lancer hits the floor hard.
Yeah, and again, I think it's a lack of awareness of what's going on. You know North Hagerstown's pressing. They're trying to get the turnovers, and you just nonchalantly are going to throw it to where you think the inbound pass should go. And he double clutched it, and he turns into a turnover. So now we're right back on the line.
Malik Carey to shoot 2. Gets the first one. I like the way that as soon as he felt contact, he shot the ball, even though it was from his hip. Did you see that?
Yeah, good. It's excellent heads-up play. And 2 things going against the Lancers right here. They're cutting into the lead, and they're stopping the clock.
2 of them in a row. And the lead has been trimmed to 8 points now. Lancers allowing this good, solid, huge lead they had at the half to be whittled down to 8 points now. Lang with it down on the left side. Bounce pass wide open. Cutter by Tart. He loses the handle. Stripped and stolen by Wilson. Outlet to Stubbs. Stubbs goes up on Lane and he's fouled. Stubbs, a 5'8" guard, goes up on the tallest guy on the Lancers team.
Yeah, and Lane had nothing to do but foul him. I mean, you can't let him get an easy layup and cut the lead to 6. But again, Connor Schmidt out of the game now. Two mistakes in a row. Jake Tart in 5 plays has made 3 mistakes. This Lancer team is playing like they have a cushion that they don't have. They got to get back to the way they played in the first half.
Stubbs misses the front end. He'll shoot 1 now. He misses them both. Huge misses on that free throw line. And now there's a steal, a loose ball. And what's the call? Hartman is furious.
Yeah, they called Linganore timeout.
Right before the steal.
Right before the steal. Yep. So with 4:33 to go here, we're looking at an 8-point Lancer lead. This Hubs team has cut this lead substantially, 54-46, late in the fourth quarter.
All right. Crowd's getting into this one. They realize this season is on the line right now. 8-point game, 54-46. Both teams huddled up in front of their respective benches, getting their instructions.
Yeah, and I'm sure on the Linganore side they're saying, what's going on here, fellas? We got to play deliberate basketball. We got to make crisp, clean passes. We got to get in our cutting lanes. We got to play the same type of motion offense that we played earlier so we can get these easy buckets inside. Just too much nonchalant passing.
Got a final score for you on the girls' side. Frederick 52, North Hagerstown 25 on the final. Frederick allows just 2 points in the entire second half. Here's the inbound. Full court pressure now by the Hubs. They get it in. The Lancers break the press. And Lang brings it up on the right side, guarded by Wilson. Lang kicks it out to Jack Staub on the right wing. Jack drives the paint back to Lane. Waxter in there, has the ball stripped away and stolen in there. And there goes Stubbs. He's got it. Stubbs bounce pass underneath and a score. Ho-ho, Bello puts it in on the nice little air hook.
Yeah, and halfway through the fourth quarter, we're looking at a 6-point game here.
Lang wants to go in with it. Now there's a whistle and a foul before the shot, I believe. No, they're having a discussion about it. The two Zebras out of the three huddle up right there at the free throw line as they discuss it. Now they're both walking. Traveling violation overruled by the referee in front of the scorer's table, Tom, the furthest one away from the action.
Yeah, unbelievable turn of events here. So just under 4 minutes to go in the fourth. And we're looking at a 6-point lead, and all the momentum's on the North Hagerstown side.
And they have the ball, too. Now we've got a loose ball whistle. It's going to go against the Hubs. A pushing foul on Harris. And they're going to walk the length. Nope, we're not in bonus yet. It'll be inbound from the back court. That's the fourth foul on Harris. Harris only one to give before he fouls out.
And again, Waxer the catalyst there, making something happen. And a turnover for North Hagerstown. So Lancers will be inbounding the ball here with Lang.
Full court pressure on the inbound. They get it into Staub. Staub runs really hard down court. Wide open. Scoop shot is knocked away. And they lose the handle on it. Hub's ball.
Yeah, good idea. I think he just waited too long to pass the ball. At that point, he should have taken it right to the rim.
He did wait too long. He who hesitates is lost. Malik Carey brings it up the left side. Stolen. Here comes Tart. He pulls up, loses, shoots, and scores. Beautiful play by Jake Tart.
Yeah, excellent play on that one by Tart. Lost the handle, was still able to get the bucket.
Runner doesn't go for the Hubs. Lang comes up for the rebound, and he's fouled by Harris. That's his fifth. He's out of here.
And we're back up to an 8-point lead with 3:23 to go.
And that'll walk the floor, too, because that's the 17th foul. It'll put us in bonus. I believe Lang is going to shoot the 1-and-1, but the foul doesn't go on Harris. The foul is on Wilson, his third.
Okay, now Linganore will be shooting every foul now, so that's good news for them.
8-point lead, 56-48 for the Lancers.
And probably the guy you want on the line at this point in the game, too. Lang. Lang also making a great case to be player of the year, averaging almost 18 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds a game.
Lang to shoot the 1-and-1. Misses it. Too hard off it. Rebound Hubs. Loose ball. They lose it out of bounds. Lang comes up with it and scores.
Excellent heads-up play by the Lancers there to tip it around Lang the lane for the easy bucket. 58-48, back up to a 10-point game.
Bello. Shot from Stubbs. In and out. No good. Loose ball. Rebound. Hubs are going to get it. No, check that Lancers ball.
Yeah, off of Harris. Number 50 went up. Out of bounds on Harris. So with 3:02 to go, Michael, we're looking at a 10-point lead. 58-48. And Lancers inbounding the ball.
Inbound to Tart. Back to Lang. He hands off. Lang brings it up slowly. Down the right side. Between the leg dribble. Right at the circle. Guarded by Wilson. Drives off the pick. Looking for the pick and roll. It's not there. Oh, and Schmidt loses his handle. Falls to the floor. The Hubs come up with it. Shot from 40 feet out. Rattles in and out. Over the back. Schmidt's going to get that foul. That's going to send Hart to the free throw line. Schmidt, apparently very unhappy with what happened at the other end, ran down the floor and charged hard right into the back of Hart.
Frustration foul there.
Yeah.
Frustrated with what happened on the offensive end, and makes a silly foul down here on the defensive end. So we're looking at a 58-48 Linganore Lancer lead with 2:37 to go in the fourth.
And both referees just walked to the free throw line and they say something to Hart. They both have a word for Hart. I believe Schmidt has fouled out of the game. That's 5 for Carter. So he's out. And in to replace him, number 33, Corbin Austin, the 6'1" senior, hits the floor.
And again, Lancer lineup right now, definitely advantage size-wise. Trying to push the ball inside.
Swish.
Now cut the lead back down to single digits.
Hart hits the front. Hart to shoot one. Misses it. Rattles in and out. Loose ball rebound ripped away by Austin. Outlet to Staub. Staub on the run with a 1-on-2. Beautiful ball control by Jack Staub as he gets it out of the paint. He got in a little trouble there, but he gets it out to Lang. Lang drives, pulls up, and he loses the handle. Stolen by Bello. Bello looking for help. Gets it. Outlet to Hart. Hart runs up left. Hand off to Wilson. He shoots. Misses. Rebound Lane. And now we've got a foul. That one's going to go on Hart.
I think North Hagerstown are going to be forced into a position where they're going to have to start fouling here. 8-point lead, just about 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. That'll send Lane to the line. Lane was active early, kind of fell by the wayside here in the second half, but they'll rely on him to hit 2 here and push this lead back up to double digits.
Rattles and drops. So Lane makes the front end on the 1-on-1. 2:10 on the clock. He'll shoot one with a 10-point lead. And it rattles almost the exact same, just like an instant replay. It rattles and drops.
So push it back up to 11-point lead here for the Lancers.
Hubbs with the ball, 2:03 on the clock. Looking for Stubbs, out to Mello. Stubbs wide open, doesn't take the shot. Now he does, off balance, and it goes. 3-pointer for Stubbs, shooting on the run, off balance, off of the pick.
And he can make anything happen if the ball's in his hands. If they're going to let him get the ball, then they're going to have to face situations like that where they're going to cut back into the lead, now 8 points.
Lang with the ball, guarded by Wilson. Alone by himself out front. He brings it down the left side, turns, reverses field, comes back up, kicks it out to Staub. Looking for Carter. Tart with a double clutch, and it goes. Beautiful body control by Jake.
Yeah, excellent move inside for Tart to get the layup with 1:21 to go here.
Lang tries to reach in and steal it, but the Hubs get it back. Bello goes up, pulls, and shoots. And there's a foul. Blocking foul is going to go on the Lancers. Boy, that was questionable. Jack had pretty good position, Tom.
Yeah, it looked like he had position from here, in close to the basket. The referee saw it differently, so number 30, Bello is going to shoot 2 here with 1:10 to go.
Mello Bello steps up to the line to shoot 2. Now we've got some referee timeout. They're over there talking. Oh, they're looking for a towel to wipe the floor. Must be a little bit of perspiration.
Yeah, right where Staub hit the deck. They're cleaning it up, make sure nobody hurts themselves here.
Perspiration from the participation. Here we go. Bello at the line. Referee says 2. And that's what he'll shoot. Rattles and drops. Bello makes the first one. 9-point lead, but now by the Lancers. Bello will shoot one. Got them both.
Yeah, so an 8-point lead with 1:10 to go. A line drive type free throw shooter. Just able to get those in. But I think we're reaching the point of no return here for the Hubs. I don't think...
they're going to have to foul right here, I'm afraid. They're going to foul Lango. Out to Staub. Staub drives across court. They go down in the corner, and there's a whistle.
Stubbs fouls Tart. Stop the clock here with 54.8 seconds to go and an 8-point Lancer lead.
Ref indicates 1-1 for Mr. Tart as he steps to the free throw line. 62-54.
And Jake's been active here late in the game. Made a couple key buckets to preserve this lead, get it back up to where it was earlier.
3 subs just come in for the Hubs. Jake misses the front end. Rebound, Hubs. Stubbs with it. Spins and swirls and takes it downtown. Wide open underneath. Wilson scores. Timeout on the floor called by Hartman.
Yeah, 6-point game. 62-56 with 46.8 to go.
So what do you dial up here if you're a Hub?
If you're a Hub, you're going full court press. You're going to try and deny the inbounds pass. And if you get it inbounds, you're going to have to foul right away and hope that you're not fouling Lang. You want to foul one of the other shooters, or maybe somebody like, Tart's missed a couple recently from the free throw line. Maybe you want to foul him. Key is Lancer's got to make some foul shots here because the Hubs are going to foul to stop the clock. I think we're just about 45 seconds to go here, and it's a 6-point game. So Hubs are making it interesting. Couple key, Stubbs get off a couple 3-pointers, and you're looking at a brand new ball game.
Right.
But if Linganore can continue to make their foul shots, they're going to keep the lead. It's just a matter of being able to do that.
All right, here we go. Both teams are back out on the court. 46.8 seconds on the clock.
Oh, and they're going man press here.
All right.
Man press, and they're going to pressure. No, they're not even going to pressure the inbound pass. The defender's going to take the first. There you go.
There's the inbound to Lang. Lang has got it. He kicks it across court to Staub. Staub brings it up, and Staub is fouled intentionally by Wilson as he grabs his arm. Stops the clock at 40.8.
Yeah, I think a little too much time roll off the clock there. I think they wanted to be selective in who they fouled, but they don't have that luxury right now with 40 seconds to go here in the game.
He makes the first one to the joy of the crowd. Urbana has defeated TJ 52-36. To move to the next round, Staub makes the bucket. 39 seconds on the clock. Stubbs from the corner, air ball, Waxter with the rebound, he's fouled. Crowd gets on him for that one, Tom.
Yeah, this is the loudest I've heard the crowd all day. They finally got something that they could chant together. Not the guy I would want shooting 3-pointers. He's got a line drive, foul shot, or shot, and he just didn't have the distance on it. Not even close to the basket.
So if the score stands up here with 33 seconds on the clock, these Linganore Lancers will travel across town to meet their arch rivals, the Urbana Hawks, next Tuesday night in the next round of the 3A West sectional semifinals.
So Waxter on the line misses the first, and with 33.6 to go and a 64-56 lead, Waxter's got one more free throw. And again, they got to start making their foul shots here.
Got it. Stubbs with the inbound, running hard. Here comes Hart. Hart looking for help, down on the corner. Wide open, straight to the hoop goes Malik Corey. And now we've got a whistle underneath the basket. I believe he stepped on the line. That might be a turnover. It is.
Yeah, in this position, in this point in the game, you got to look for quick shots. This dribbling is getting you nowhere.
Yeah, you're right. You just go down, set the play, and shoot. 65-56. 25 seconds on the clock. Man press. Staubs will inbound. He gets it in to Evan Rowan. Rowan outlet to Lang. Lang brings it up, and he's fouled immediately.
Yeah, I'd have fouled Rowan in that situation as soon as he touched the ball. He just came in off the bench. That's the guy fouled. Don't let it get in Lang's hands.
No.
And you're letting too much time come off the clock. In the past 2 possessions, they've let 20 seconds come off the clock. They got to stop the clock. The clock is their friend here. And they're
clock management. All right, Waxter comes back into the game. And we've got Lang at the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1, I believe.
I think we're in a double
He's got
bonus
2
now.
to make 1. He gets the front one. So now he's got 1 shot to make 1 shot.
And now we're back up to a 10-point lead with 21 seconds to go.
Misses it. Loose ball, tipped away. Hubs come up with it. Wilson down the left side, pulls up and shoots from the left side. Swish! Three-pointer is good, but too little, too late. Trims the lead down to 5. Make that 7, my part. Bad math. And we've got a whistle.
Yeah, Lang fouled. Again, they waited too long to foul. Linganore did a good job inbounding the ball quickly so they could get the ball up court.
8 seconds on the clock.
Lang back to the line with 8.3 to go and a 7-point lead.
Swish.
Now a couple smiles starting to crack on the Linganore Lancer players.
Yeah, they're starting to take a deep breath.
Sense that maybe they
got a bit of a scare there, didn't they?
They averted disaster here in the second half. The Hubs played a great second half.
Yeah. They didn't quit, that's for sure. Stubbs, inbound to Hart. Hart drives straight. They let him have it. He scores.
Yeah, I'd let him have it too. Let him drive. Get 2 points. Yeah.
That's it. There's the buzzer. The game has ended. 7-point lead. The Lancers take it home. 68-61. The Lancers will face the Urbana Hawks next Tuesday night in Urbana.
Yeah, and it's funny. Early in the first half or late in the first half, we were saying, hey, these are 2 different teams. First time they met, it was a 7-point game. What's it end up? It ends up a 7-point game.
Isn't that something? I didn't even think about that, but you're right. Amazing. Again, 7 points.
Yeah, and the Hubs, whatever Coach Hartman said at halftime worked because they really came out and won the second half. They just dug themselves too deep a hole to come out of.
They came out with, as we say, intent in that second half. We'll step aside for a quick break. We'll get our stats lined up, and we'll bring you the entire second half stats in just a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little Moore team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
Emerson once said, people only see what they are prepared to see. That's why Thermont Eye Care understands that vision is more than just seeing. It is providing you with professional vision solutions from eyewear to contacts that will help you see better and enhance how people see you. Thermont Eye Care is passionate about providing for all of your vision needs with a caring attitude and a dedicated commitment to serving those who want the best. Conveniently located on the square in Thermont, Maryland. Thermont Eye Care can help you save time and money. Tired of driving all over just to find the right vision care center that can fit your busy schedule? Dr. Molly Karen is a board-certified optometrist with years of experience who understands that your eyesight is a precious gift. See the best. Thermont Eye Care. Located at number 2 East Main Street in downtown Thermont. Walk in or call area code 301-271-0554 for an appointment today. That number again, 301-271-0554.
Well, we keep tap dancing with the weather, and the schedule becomes a moving target this time of year. So I wanted to bring you up to date on this week's In Memory Of. Because of the cancellation of service at Harriet Chapel last Sunday after the Saturday evening snowstorm, I would once again like to invite you to Harriet Chapel's 8 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. service this coming Sunday, March the 1st, where I have been invited to deliver a Lenten message. That means that since Donna and I will be in church that day, Lord willing, In Memory Of will be pre-recorded. Of course, there is the possibility that these new plans could be disrupted too by the current weekend forecast of more snow.
Only 0.5% of all high school student athletes play basketball in college, but all 100% of them become adults. That's why playing basketball in their high school team is so important. High school athletes learn life lessons that help them grow up, lessons that can't be taught in the classroom and often aren't taught at home. This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
The 3A West Boys Basketball Regional Quarterfinals here in Frederick County are going to provide some of the best playoff boys high school basketball in the state. And wow, do we have a good one for you. The MPSSAA has selected AM 1450 to bring you the hottest opening round basketball game on the calendar this Saturday, February 28th, tip-off at 1 p.m. when the Frederick Cadets take on the Tuscarora Titans in the first round of playoff action. I'm Michael Betteridge, and I'll bring you the in-game live call with end-to-end hardwood action, joined at courtside with my friend and colleague, George Pruval, and his outstanding color analysis. That's you and AM 1450 for the best high school playoff action in the region. Welcome back courtside here at Linganore High School, where the game, the final, it's in the bag. The books have been sealed. 68-61. The Lancers with a 7-point victory over the North Hagerstown Hubs, who battled back hard in that second half, but too little, too late. And that is the game final. Tom, how do we look on those stats?
Leading scorer for the Linganore Lancers, as we expected, was Jack Staub with 21 points. Here's the differential. First half, Linganore, big lead.
Yeah.
Stubbs, 2 points. Stubbs finished with 19 points. He had 17 points in the second half. That's the difference. That's how the Hubs were able to get back in the ball game.
Yeah.
And again, Linganore did a great job in the first half denying him the ball. Once he started getting his hands on the ball, he was creating opportunities and scoring baskets. So again, that was a catalyst here in the second half, and why the Hubs made it a game, ended up being a 7-point game.
Mm-hmm. We want to thank our statistician, Greg Clouda, for doing a great job helping us with these stats. He's right on target. We had him running back and forth tonight, running up and down the court, getting the stats from the scoring table. So great job, Greg. Thank you so much. This team is going to travel across town. How do you see the approach that Coach Kraft is going to use for Urbana? They've already played recently. Urbana victorious here at Linganore, so that's got to give them a bit of a concern.
Yeah, and again, Urbana's got some experience playing in the 3A West. I remember we followed them all the way down to state semifinals down at University of Maryland last year. So they've got some returning starters that come back, so I think they're going to have confidence. They took care of business over at their home court against TJ tonight.
They certainly did.
I would say if the Lancers are able to push the ball and be deliberate on offense like they were tonight, and I think the one key is stopping Eversole, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Eversole the big scorer for
and Tebow and Eversole are going to be the real challenges for them, because Tebow is the big guy, and he played in that game here the last time they were here. He got ejected from that game for 2 back-to-back unsportsmanlike. One, the first one for hanging on the rim, and the second one for a push on Lang. So Tebow's got a score to settle, so to speak. I think he's the guy you want to watch.
Yeah, and again, this is a rivalry. A lot of these kids grew up playing youth basketball with and against each other. Nobody wants to lose that game, particularly with the playoffs on the line when it's one and done. But I would expect it's going to be a good game.
Yep. So, Tom, you're going to join us next Tuesday night. You've done a great job here tonight.
Hey, I would love to. I just got to check
check with the boss, right?
Check with the boss and check the day job.
All right, that sounds great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's a wrap. On behalf of the entire AM 1450 sports team, we want to thank you so much for tuning into this exciting 3A West basketball game. It's onward and upward to the next round. We're coming up on the regional semifinals next week at Urbana High School. We'll know where, of course, tomorrow's game, which we'll be doing live here. Don't forget, 1 o'clock tip-off tomorrow here on AM 1450. Frederick hosts Tuscarora. The winner of that game will unfortunately have to travel to South Hagerstown.
Yeah, I think their road to the state tournament is going to go through South Hagerstown. Undefeated in the league and only, I think, 2 losses overall.
Yeah, 14-0, I think, in the league.
Yeah, they're a strong team. They're going to be probably the polar opposite of what we saw tonight, even though North Hagerstown made a great game out of it here in the second half.
Well, I think Urbana and Linganore have to pray that Tuscarora or Frederick can knock the Rebels out of the action, because that means that you're right, the road is going to go through South Hagerstown.
Yeah, and any of these teams can win. This Linganore team has got some talent. They can win any game they step on the court. They just have to make sure that they're consistent and they follow throughout the game. They had a great first half. They did everything they needed to do to stop the Hubs. But in the second half, they let it get away from them, played a little bit nonchalant, like they had a lead that couldn't be overcome. In the end, it couldn't be, but still, they made more of a game out of it than it needed to be. And they're not going to be able to do that against an Urbana team.
You know, the funny thing, Tom, is we haven't even mentioned the best team in Frederick County, Oakdale. Yep. Oakdale's on the top of the heap right now in the 2A. They got a bye tonight.
Yeah, and again, that's a strong program over there. We followed them all the way down to the state state tournament last year, where they had a good showing. And Clay Connor, their point guard, is doing really good things up at Shippensburg.
Zach Thomas up at Bucknell. Mm-hmm. We had him on the radio here against. They played the Mount early in the season.
Okay, how did he do in that game?
He did okay. He was a freshman off the bench. He didn't get a lot of floor time.
Yeah, but they have a good program over there. That coach puts a really good program together, and every year they seem to reload.
Absolutely. Well, Tom, it's great to have you back on in the action here. We missed you a lot, and good to see you back on your feet.
It was good to be here. I enjoyed it. Thanks for having me, Michael.
All right. On behalf of the entire AM 1450 team, don't forget this game is archived in its entirety and available in YouTube or online at our Audio Vault. Just click on Audio Vault, go to high school basketball. You'll see the game in YouTube, saved there online. All the action is there for you to check out. Send it to your friends, download it, do whatever you like with it. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate having you. And we'll see you tomorrow at Frederick High School. Once again, tip-off 1 p.m. for the other 3A West quarterfinal.